Doors handling, all doors, open. Check. Fuel load, fuel quantity, refuel. Check. N/WSTRGSW, off. Check. Hydraulics pumps, all off. Check. Landing gear LVR, down. Check. Flight spoiler LVR, 0. Check. Flap LVR, agree with current position. Check. Parking brakes on. Set. ADG, air-driven generator, still. Check. No SMKG sign, auto. Check. Seatbelt sign, auto. Check. Enter LTS, off. Check. Battery master, off. AC switch light, push, in use.
All right. Okay. Okay. This could end several ways today. I think the goal is for it to end good. But I'm using going to be relying on an XChecklist. I have I don't think I've ever completed a flight with a CRJ-700 before, complete start to finish. So we are just going to see where this goes today. We'll finish it out, but we'll see where it goes. AC switch light.
Check. Anti-ice, probes, both off.
I don't want to do this.
Check. NAV light, on. Check. All cockpit and cabin lights, adjust.
All it wants me to do is wiggle a switch for that. That's all.
Check. Aileron and rudder trims, neutral. Check. Elevator trim, in green range ICAs, stat. Check. Spoilers SW, auto. Check. Thrust levers, both shut off. Check. AC electrical page, 8 kVA/115 V/400 Hz. Check. DC electrical page, main, and APU BAT 22V. Check. Audio warning panel, all unlit. Check. Gen 1 plus Gen 2 SWS, both off.
see, hold on.
Check. APU Gen SW, Auto. Check. Firex Monitor, Test Warnings and Oral Warning. Check. Logo Light Switch, as RQD. Check. L and R Boost Pump, INOP, lit. Check. Gravity's Flow, extinguished. Check. L, SFlow Auto Override and R, extinguished. Check. Wing A/I Cross Bleed, Anti-Ice, normal. Check. Bleed Valves, Auto. Check. ISOL, CLSD.
Closed.
Check. Bleed Source, both ing.
No, not
Check.
sure why you can't see that part.
APU PWR/fuel swlight, press.
APU power fuel switch light. Okay. Okay, my fault. I'm sitting here staring at it.
Check. ICAS, stat, APU, wait door open.
Wait for the porpoise.
Check. APU start swlight, push and wait green avail lit. Check. APU Gen SW, Auto. Check. ICAS, ELAC, AC electrical page, 44 kVA/115 V/400 Hz. Check. External power, disconnect.
Did I ever have external power connected? I did not. I did not, so it really didn't matter. Okay.
Check. ICAS, hide PG, verify. Check. Hide pumps 1, 3B, 2 SWS, on, then auto.
Okay, let's double check that. So we need hydraulic 1, 3B, and 2. 1, 3B, and 2. And they all need to be in the auto position. I'm probably doing more than I'm supposed
Check. Hide pump 3 ASW, off.
to. 3A SW. I'm ignoring that for a minute. Hopefully it won't come back to bite me.
Check. Alt switch, arm/reset. Check. Man alt switch, hold. Set. Man rate rotator, full DECR. Set. Emmer depress, off and guarded. Check. Packs, both, PBS, on, unlit. Check. Recirc fan SW, on. Check. Man, both, PBS, both unlit. Check. Aft cargo switch, condominium air.
Condominium air.
Check.
Okay.
Cockpit and cabin temp rotator, adjust. Check. Det PB, push and test.
It actually doesn't work. Doesn't really matter what I do with that. Okay. Okay.
Check. Probe SWS, both off. Check. WSHLDLH and RHSWS, both low.
He was talking about the windshield. Where are my windshields on this one? Well, I don't need them, but would be nice to know.
Check. Seat belt sign on. Set. Emmer LTSSW, arm. Check. N/WSTRGSW, off. Check. CVR test. Complete. Anti-skid SW, armed.
What I like about
Check.
the checklist on this one is
MLG
it like
SW,
actually makes sense.
OVHT test message.
Overheat test.
Check. OVHT test SW, warn fail test message. Check. Thrust reversers SWS, arm. Check. Radios panel selector, set. Check. COM and NAV radios, dial, and set.
I think those also need to be turned up, like. COM and nav radios. Okay.
Check. Mach trim light button, push, unlit. Check. Yaw damper YD1 or YD2 push light, on, no COM message. Check. Acceptance checklist complete. Go. PFD altimeter, set QNH.
Alright, this is where I don't think I need the yoke, because I want to knock the yoke out of the picture. Also, let's see, I've got pop-outs on this. I understand. Zibo, I need some pop-outs. Alright, QNH is 3011. Remember that later. Nav source, traffic comm. Decision height. That'll come into play later. There we go. 3011.
Check. Minimums, MDA, set AAL plus 1000 or as per NADP. FMS, index, status, A/C, NAV database.
Yeah, this one might take me a minute. Let's do this. Alright, so first things first, we want to go to index, status. Looks like our air rack, everything's up to date. Everything's where it should be. Position ID, our ident location. Is that what it wants? That's us. Some of this is just tedious. I think just having to kind of muddle through, because I think the FMC is going to be a hair different than what I'm used to, but we'll get through it. Okay, so position. Did they call it a McDo? You see that? That does look like the got it set our waypoint list. Let's do this. We're doing a route menu. Okay, pilot route list. Let's see if we can find ours. KGSO to KATL 01. I don't understand why it thinks I have an old air rack. Well, I could double check that. And we could check the waypoints. You know, it could be that we can work with them. Okay, let's try it. Okay, because that's an old flight plan. You'd think I had a more recent one in there. Okay. All right, and our flight number is DAL 7673. Okay. Here we go. So our departure is going to be on 23 right today. I didn't mean to execute it. Active is 23 right. Yep. And we're going out on the Try-9 Carwin. And then arrival will be on 26 right. We're coming in on Aussie and Levy. That is weird. Okay, so Aussie. That doesn't make any sense. To KSO 23 right. Vectors. Can I take that vector out? Ah. I think we've got that right. Yeah, I think we can work that. All right, this is or we got to figger out the V speeds in here. That'll do them right. Let's see. That's what I'm looking for, I think. Waypoint. Performance. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Alright, all the correct V-speeds, those are loaded. But I'm looking for where I load my weight, all that information. Let me see. So I'm missing something. Alright, all the V-speeds are loaded, but usually when I put my weight information in, it populates some of these settings. This is painful to watch. Speed, altitude, missed approach. Chad, can you get our IFR clearance?
Yo, Steve, I'll get our IFR clearance. Hang tight.
Greensboro clearance, Delta 7673.
We'd like to receive our IFR clearance. We have Sierra.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
I think we're missing something, and maybe I need to continue the checklist and see what they say.
Delta 7673, Greensboro clearance, cleared to Atlanta via the Train 9er departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure.
Hide pump
Departure on 124.35, squawk 6752. Expect runway 23 right.
LH and RHSWS, both low.
Packs are off for takeoff. That's fine. Or for engine start. Anti-ice. Definitely over sterile cockpit.
Check. Signs, seat belts on. Set. Sterile SW, on. Check. Transponder, on. Check. Parking brake, on. Check. ICAS, hide, pump 3A, 3000 psi. Check. ICAS, fuel quantity, verify quantity. Check. Beacon light SW, on.
Please be sure to close that one first via
Check.
the new flight button.
Both packs light button, off, lit.
I have touched the new flight button. Requesting clearance for touching those.
Copy Greensboro clearance, cleared for westbound VFR to Kent. VFR at or below 1500 feet. Departure on 24.35, squawk 6352. Expecting runway 1. This is Alpha Bravo 512 Alpha Bravo with information Lima.
Check. L and R boost pumps PBSWS, on. Check. Ignition push button, press on.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Chad, get our pushback and start clearance.
Yo, Steve, I'll get our pushback and start clearance. Greensboro ground, Delta 7673. Requesting pushback and start clearance. We have Sierra.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Ground, American 6054, requesting IFR clearance to Merriam Naval Station. We do have information in India. I'll have your clearance in just a second. Cleared to Merriam Naval Station via the Tri-9 departure. That is filed. Climb maintain 4,000 and expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.35, squawk 6742. Expect runway 5 right. American 6054, thank you. We'll read back correct.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay.
Check. RNG start switch light, press. Check.
Flight attendants,
Red
prepare your
tap
doors
below
for
the
departure,
throttle
please.
lever.
Cross-check
Leave
and
gate
all
to idle. Check.
Once again, good evening, ladies and
Gen
gentlemen,
2
and welcome on
switches,
board your Delta
auto.
flight. So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a frequent flyer. Thank you so much.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
Delta.
Delta. Delta.
Delta Airlines.
The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So, before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you.
Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured.
Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear. If you lose an electronic device,
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, push the metal tip down. Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions.
Tow is disconnected and white pass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
Check. Repeat for left engine.
There are 8
Repeat.
exits on this plane.
Check.
8 doors, 4 on each
Ignition
side.
PB.
Each
Press
door
off
has a
unlit.
detachable slide that can be used as
Check.
a raft.
In the event
DC
of an
service
evacuation,
SW
leave all
on.
bags behind. Carry-in baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly
Check.
marked with the green exit
Gen
symbol.
1 and Gen
Locate
2
the nearest
SWS.
exits and remember, they might be behind
Check.
you. If we lose
Both
power,
packs light
lights
button.
will illuminate
On.
the aisles
Unlit.
to guide you to an exit.
Check. APU stops flight.
It's unlikely,
Press.
but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note the oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
Check.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case. Life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table, footrest, and leg rest. Be sure you fastened your seatbelt low and tight across your lap, carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting position, or as otherwise indicated on the placard in front of you. If you have a suite door, ensure it's open. See placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of emergency. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we take off into the future, sit back and relax. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta, today and for the next 100 years.
Thrust reverser switches, both armed. Check. Slats/flaps, 8 to 20.
Checking on flaps now. We'll make sure they're set correctly.
Roger. 512 Alpha Bravo, contact tower.
512 Alpha Bravo, contact tower on 119.1.
Let's see, flaps are supposed to be at 8 for takeoff.
Set. ICAS, CA, verify. Check. ICAS, F/CTL, trims and flight controls, test. Check. Aileron and rudder trims, neutral. Check. Elevator trim, in green range ICAS, stat. Set. Flight controls, verify full and free. Check. Recog taxi light SW, on. Check. Parking brake, release.
Chad, can you get our taxi clearance, please, to runway 23?
Yo, Steve, I'll get our taxi clearance to runway 23 right.
Greensboro ground, Delta 7673, requesting taxi clearance to runway 23 right. We have Sierra.
Test.
Delta 7673, runway 23 right, taxi via Juliet Echo Hotel.
Runway 23 right. Juliet Echo Hotel, Delta 7673.
It's not complicated to get there. I'll show you. My rudders are not in sync with these rudders. Hold on, what's wrong? Alright, I got rudder now. Testing my, I'm not using a tiller, I'm just using rudder pedals. There is so much about this aircraft I do not know. It feels so different than some of the other aircraft we've worked with.
Test sheet and turn indicator. Check moving. Check. Toga on.
It drives like a sports car, like the way the on the ground handling feels weird. Even the braking. Two, three right is all the way down here. This is where they do the runway run when they do the fundraiser 5K, 10K every year. May have to give it some brake here because it just like it's like a roller coaster coming down this hill here. It's like that in real life too. 2-3 right and 2-3 left are really far apart. Alright. Brakes on. And landing lights are on. The taxi lights are on. Make me a smaller version of this. Have it off to the side. So our speed's going to be set for 182. We're going to put nav on here. I don't see flight directors popping up on the control here. Let me see. Ah. Oh, FMS. That's source. FMS1. Okay. Okay. Got that. Altitude is initial climb is 4,000, but I'm putting this on our Chad, do the takeoff briefing, please.
Yo, Steve, here's our takeoff briefing. We'll be departing from runway 23 right. We're flying the TRI-9er departure, climbing initially to 4,000 feet. Transition altitude is 18,000 feet. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile. Weather looks good, no significant issues. In case of engine failure below 400 feet, we'll continue straight. Above 400 feet, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure. For emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff. After V1, we'll continue and handle the emergency. Squawk 6,752, departure on. V1 is 142 knots, VR 147 knots, V2 152 knots. Climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. Ready to go, Captain.
Chad, it's okay to get our departure clearance.
Yo, Steve, I'll get our departure clearance from Tower.
Don't feel like I know what I'm doing still.
Tower,
You know.
Delta 76 to 73, holding short of runway 23 right. We're ready for departure.
Delta 7673, Greensboro Tower, runway 23 right, winds 160 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 23 right, cleared for takeoff. Delta 7673.
we have an issue. I need to deal with it right now. I don't think... Did our first engine not come up? I thought it did. I thought we sat there and watched it rise and do everything it's supposed to. Dude, that's not okay. All right. Now, it's not uncommon to taxi out on one engine, but I'd actually started engine 2, and I thought I got a full start on it, and obviously I didn't.
Tower 7 Delta Sierra on final for runway 32. Straight in for runway 32. Runway 32 clear to land.
Skyhawk 7 Delta Sierra, welcome to Greensboro. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Let's check the skies one more time before we go. Hey, baby. Sorry, she's home. She's home. Is Cooper in your bed? Yeah. We're talking about cats here. Shortest NTSB report that was ever written that needed no explanation. Cat in the cockpit. That's it. Right. Alright. It looks like we've got a straight shot here. Forward pressure on yoke. Which is, by the way, still like a sports car. You got to be careful. .80 knots. V1. That's a rough landing. A rough ascent, shall we say. Positive rate and gear up. Was not pretty.
Delta 7673, contact departure on 124.35.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, we'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you, and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, HCV is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music.
That's not normal.
You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know. They are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
All right, so this is a quest. You come to watch me embarrass myself with the CRJ-700. I see. So I'm not good at this one, and I'm running into some issues that I had before. I haven't flown it for a while, and I'm already seeing, and I don't know if this is trim related, but some things that are really abnormal. And some's probably just a learning curve for me. Might be. I'm not really stable at even 10,000 right now because either my trim is off, let me see here. Let's see if I can bring this back. See if we can get a... See if I can get it back. Yeah, this might be ugly. Like I said, I like trying without taking some time with it. I like just getting in here and seeing if I can figure it out. But I have not spent a lot of time with the CRJ-700. I like the plane, but I haven't spent a lot of time with the differences. I've been spending more time with the MD-80s and the Boeing and the Airbuses, but this is new. I just I've got a 22-degree climb. It's really kind of, and it's bleeding off my speed. Anyway, we'll see what happens here. I'm not on course right now either, and I'm working on that. It's gonna see if we can get it back. Drop 12 degrees, speed and climb should catch up. We'll try. Let me see if I can do it right. Hey, Matthew. Welcome aboard the unstable CRJ-700. I will say this: after flying the the other aircraft, the larger ones, it is an adjustment to get here, to kind of learn how to fly the CRJ-700. So I don't understand the climb on this one conceptually here. I don't understand the sensitivity. Like when I try to climb, and I'm nearing like stall speed here. Yeah, may as well. You know what? It can end poor. It can end awful, regardless. That's the good thing about flight sims. Okay, so right now I'm at about 210. I am way off course, but right now I'm not even concerned about that. Okay. Let's see where we are. Yeah, we actually are kind of coming back around to where we should be, but wow, it's unstable. That just feels very uncomfortable. Chad, what's my speed in knots and miles per hour right now?
Yo, Steve, we're cruising at 209 knots, which is about 240 mph.
Right base for 32, November 527 Delta Sierra.
Still doesn't, yeah, like I say, it feels very uncomfortable. Alright, Scotty. Taking that from the real pilot. I'm listening. Huh. So on the CRJ-700, what do y'all think? Am I staying at almost toga strength for a considerable amount of time? Let me see if I can, I'm trying to see if I can adjust my angle of attack now. Heading bug. There. Y'all can't see that. Y'all need to be able to see that. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so here's the scenario. Both the pilots just ate the same meal and are now incapacitated with food poisoning. And they asked for someone to come help fly, and I'm like, hey, I've been on a flight sim for 1,000 hours. So now I am sitting in the pilot seat. Okay, that's where we are right now, just roughly. We're actually only 265 miles out of Atlanta. Oh, we're not far. Okay, so I agree. I want to see that flight quest. I do want to see it. So you're on at 4. Okay. All right. I will. All right. So right now, okay, Matthew, what you're seeing, this right here. Let's see if I can. Don't. Okay, I won't eat the fish. Okay, you see what it's doing right now when it does. It's just continually. And of course over here, that doesn't look good. Climbing 270 knots. Okay. I'm about just have to take manual control to get, to get it to work the way I want it to. I don't know any other way. Check my V speed setting. Okay. Part of my problem might be calibration right now. It may be. Always comes back to the manual, doesn't it? It does. Oh, I do too, Matthew. I have not had more difficulty learning an aircraft than I have this one here. I would put it in a very unique category, and that would probably be for the same. I'd feel the same about the CRJ-900 also. I have had the most trouble becoming fluid with it, you know. Okay, so I'm trying to hold our speed right now, okay? I don't want to climb. I just want to stay where I am. Come on. I think you're right, FlightQuest. I'm going to do it. I'm going for it, okay? Let's do this. See if it is me. If it is, I think that's great. If that's all it is just me and I'm hoping all of you are correct. You probably got y'all know a lot more about this particular one than I do. Okay, while we're here, let's go to the pedals too. And if all of a sudden I become so smooth in flight right now, I'm going to be so thrilled. Okay, here we go. Let's get the control about where it was. Let's see what happens. I already see, by the way, something different in my speed, but let's see what happens. I've got to say it I can't knock it. It may be. It probably is better. Okay. See if I'll level out now. Let's see if this levels out okay. See if it does better. So my speed is better right now. Let's see if so I have my I've initiated a flight change, but it's not holding. Let's see. It's gonna hold. Come on, hold. Yeah. I'm reaching the maximum altitude for this aircraft right now.
Columbia 151 Lima Charlie, Greensboro Tower, runway 23 left, winds 300 at 10, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff. 23 left, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff, 51 Lima Charlie. Contact departure, 51 Lima Charlie.
Yeah, I think this aircraft would drive me crazy. I'd love to talk to someone who flies these. Like spend some time with him. I'll learn a little bit more about it and see what the heck I'm doing wrong, or if it's maybe well, I don't know. I've had mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings about this model, but I've also seen some of the pilots that fly the Xplane 12 CRJ-700 that have no trouble with it. They do just fine, but not me. Okay. I wonder if I try to initiate a descent, like I just changed my altitude. Wow, no, I don't want to do that. Hold on. So I just changed my altitude to 32,000. Ah. Climb at 270. And by the way, everything y'all said is all spot on. But yeah, I think passengers are in a lot of trouble right now. Yeah, there's let me go outside. Let me show you. Yeah, I think there's more going on here. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend some time offline. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this one because I'd rather be flying the ones I enjoy more. But I am going to take it as a challenge to figure out more about this CRJ-700 and see if I can actually fly it like I know what I'm doing. In the meantime, we'll stick to the Boeings and the Airbuses and the rotate MD-80. I think for flying. All right, guys. I'm going to get on over. In fact, to Flight Quest channel. I think I'm going to move over to his channel and take a gander at his channel right now, and that would be. Make sure I can search him out good. Flight Quest -40. Give him a shot and see what he's got going on, and I will see y'all later.